All right, now let's turn to your Decision 2024 coverage once again. And as promised, joining us live this morning is the newly re-elected state representative for District 54, Republican Brad Buckley. First off, thank you so much for joining us this morning. He was on last night with us at 10 p.m., so thank you so much for joining us. First off, I want to say congratulations to you and talk about the thing everyone's been talking about. School choice, school vouchers, as education savings account. I know a lot of people call it different things, but you're hoping to get that passed this year. We know that you actually filed Senate Bill 1 for that, right?
Yeah, House Bill 1. Yes, sir.
House Bill 1, yeah. So tell us about, are you hoping that you'll get it passed this time?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me this morning. It's a great morning. I'm glad the election's over and proud to be with you. The important thing moving forward is to understand we're going to have a whole series of education reform bills. Everything from funding for our public schools, discipline reform to help our teachers and create better learning environments, and then a education savings account bill that will make sure that we give parents every option, every tool in the toolbox to provide the best learning environment for their kids. So we're looking forward to getting underway here in just about 70-something days.
Yeah, and I know you talked about discipline reform just now. We talked about it in our interview. You said, hey, if I'm reelected, I plan to file legislation to help out teachers in the classroom to help them deal with disruptive students. And now that's something you can do. I also want to mention, we talked about water. We talked about nearby towns like Kepner, and you talked about Bell County's water, how you want to make it easier for us to get safer and cleaner water. Tell people about that legislation in case they didn't see our interview on 6 Plus.
Yes, yeah. We've been having conversations across Bell County with more than 30 different entities that have something to do with water, whether they're wholesalers, retailers, water treatment folks. And we want to make sure that we come together and create an entity that will be able to do better planning for the future, to make sure that we can access resources from Texas Water Development Board, but really that's Bell County focused, to make sure that we can find those new sources of water so we can meet the needs of the future. And we'll be meeting with stakeholders throughout the next couple of months and try to get some legislation put together and get that filed and move forward with that in the 89th legislative session.
All right, in 15 seconds, any final words do you want to say to the voters?
Yeah. Well, first of all, just thank you. I'm humbled and honored by their support. It's the honor of a lifetime to serve in the Texas House, and now with me going into my 4th term, I still feel as humble as I did the first day. You work very hard in a campaign. You take your message to the voters. You talk about what you've done and what you will do, and it's to have a resounding victory like we had. It really it makes me proud of the work we've done and my entire team. So. Thank you very much to the voters. I want to thank my family for supporting me along the way. It's not easy on them sometimes, but we're ready to get to work.
All right. Thank you so much for being here with us this morning.